The group is for anyone who is a caregiver to someone with dementia.
Well, my neighbor is the one that suggested it, and I don't know whether you call it denial or what, because my wife and I have been going through this for going on 14 years now. And I want to say, you keep saying I can deal with it myself.
One of the things that happens when you have a chronic illness in a family, especially in an older family, is that your whole social network begins to fall away. The disease becomes the project that the two people end up focusing on.
I was 24/7. And then I finally realized that I needed to get away from it.
Caregivers must take care of themselves. Without that, they have nothing to give. They get tired, they get frustrated, they get short-tempered.
Going to lunch with friends and things just really makes you feel like I have a life too.
Isolation, being cut off from the network, it's one of the themes that I reinforce over and over and over again. The group also does amazing problem solving.
You know, we ask questions of each other. How did you do this? You know, how did you know it was time? How did you do this or that?
And they all have their own knowledge to share. They all have their own problem solving to share. And so they bring that to the group. And when somebody comes up with an issue, there is almost always somebody there who's been there and done that.
As far as our group, I like to think, I've always thought of what we're on as a journey. We're all going, we have the same destination, every one of us. We know what the end result for Alzheimer's is, or any dementia, particularly Alzheimer's. There are people who are just starting the journey, and then there are others who are much further along, and there are different key things that happen along the way. When does my person need to quit driving? That was a big thing for me at the beginning, because Ed was pretty good. And then, when do I need help, you know, at home? And eventually, you know, when is it time for me to say, I can't do it anymore?
Now, from the support group, what you will hear is those kinds of decisions, and here are some resources that can help you make that decision so that you're not the bad guy. You can have the doctor help you make that decision. You can help have the DMV help you make that decision. You can have all sorts of people help you make that decision so that you're not the bad guy in this.
It feels good to be able to talk to someone that is really showing an interest in what you're saying.
You know, we cry in the group sometimes. I mean, you let it all out, and you feel safe doing that here. And
Yeah, you do.
yeah,
Because I've been there.
yeah.
You know, you can lose your temper, you can laugh about things that other people wouldn't necessarily think were funny, but they are, and it's all accepted within the group.
And I felt fine. I felt good being there. You know, I don't think I said very much at the beginning, but you know, it was good just to sit in the presence of people who had been further along than I was at the time.
And that was probably the hardest part of bringing myself to get involved. You know, just to come, probably the first time you're here, it's you sit there and you just take it all in and hope that she doesn't call your name.
But I would say give it a try. You know, if you're interested enough to search it out, then come to us and just sit and just be here.